What I've learned, right, is that the jack of all trades, master of none is also time management.
Yeah.
Because people don't understand the most important word in business, which is leverage.
Yeah.
And leverage is doing more with less time.
That's it.
So you cannot be here and be there and be there and be everywhere at the same time. So know your weakness, and it's a puzzle.
That's
and
it.
complete each other.
That's it.
And that's what I'm getting.
Yeah, and also like this fascination of looking like you are doing business. You know, like I'm very particular about my time. You know, what is the meeting about? How long is it? Do background checks on, do I really want, like, what are we doing here?
Yes.
You know, so you see people at restaurants doing business, but what is the outcome?
Yes.
So be very selfish with your time.
Yeah.
You know, and it must benefit. I say, I mentor a few people. I say, if I'm not benefiting you as the person that I'm mentoring, I'll stop mentoring you.
Yes.
So as much as I'm trying to teach you something, you must teach me something back.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's one-sided.
Yes.
If you come, I come with a notebook, you come with a notebook.
Yes.
If my page is blank and your page is full, it's a problem.
Yes.
We must both educate each other.
Yes.
So time management, like, definitely is a big thing. You know.
Yeah. Okay. So on that note, what would be your 5 business tips for a new beginner?
For a new beginner. All right. Do not try to be like someone else. You know, there's only one original, and it's you. Right. So make sure that in even your admiration of, let's say, an avatar, the industry doesn't need another avatar.
Yes.
It needs another you. So don't over rely on emulation, rather stick to creation. You know, because you are unique. So I think that's the biggest thing. 2, obviously we've been talking about it, is the financial management.
Yes.
Make sure that it's separate in terms of how you run your business and how you pay your personal life. 3 is patience. You know, it's a very long game. You know, it's patience. Even when you are making money, be patient. You know, I see people, when they start making money, they move into the fanciest offices. If you can still work from home, work from home.
Yes.
Even if the money is there, just take it slowly. You know, my grandfather used to say, "Impilo kufanele ungayijahi," which means you mustn't rush life.
Yes.
You know, X amount of millions hit your account, relax. You know, don't rush. You know, just go take a walk and relax.
Yeah.
Because when you rush it, it becomes a problem. 3, you know, focus on yourself. You know, a lot of people overemphasize the role of their competitors. You know, you're too worried about what your competitors are doing, so much so that you are not worried about what your business. You're busy saying, "Oh, they're doing this. Hey, they're doing this." It's a problem, because then you must innovate. You must be confident in what you are doing, and not just look on the other side, because that's a problem. You know? And I just think you need to remain a nice person. You know, don't be a douchebag just because now you've got this perceived success, because people talk. You know, and whether it's someone that you think is lesser or whatever, even you know, you can be in a restaurant. You order, you by yourself. All right. A CEO of some company, maybe that's about to appoint you, says, "Oh, that's so and so. How is he?"
Yes.
Asking the waiter that just served you.
Yes.
Right. And if you were nice to that person, you could lose millions of rands to say, "No, he's rude." And that's someone that you think that might not influence.
Yes.
You might find that that's the best friend of the CEO that has been eating at that restaurant for like 10 years.
Yes.
And you sit there and you are Mr. Big Shot. So just keep what got you there. You know, and I speak a lot about, you know, the stresses, the mental health, the physical. I mean, you've seen my journey, even in the way I look.
Yes.
To be a business person, you need to be healthy.
Yes. Yes.
You know,
Important.
you need
Very
to be
important.
healthy.
Yes.
So a lot of people are so busy hustling that, you know, when last did you go to gym?
Yeah.
You know, when last did you run?
Yeah.
When last did you, meditate? When last did you pray? You know, and that leads me to my last point. All of the stuff, we can talk about it, we can have models about it. What I've learned is belief in God.
Yeah.
You know, because
100%.
faith is what has brought us through. Faith is what has built us to being the largest black-owned business in advertising. And faith is what guarantees that we are going to open offices in China, that we are going to open offices in London, that we are going to open offices in Lagos. We are going to because our God is so powerful that if we just lean in and say, this is the vision, you know, and we you know, my business partner sometimes says, the real CEO, he's the CEO, but he says the real CEO of this business is God, you know, and that's what I've learned, you know, faith, because, you know, there's some things that just, I mean, there was an incident in Cape Town where I was late for a flight and I missed the flight, right? And then I was sitting there. I needed to get back for a very important meeting the next day, right? I'm sitting there. I don't fly business class, so there's one business class ticket left. I need to get here, and I think the meeting was at 7, so it's 2 hours from Cape Town. I'm like, okay, cool. Let me just buy this business class ticket because it will get me to my meeting thingy. So go ahead and buy it. They say there's one, it's the last flight, and there's one seat left. I get into the flight, right? Get into the flight. So us as creatives, we dress in all stars. I'm in a sport team. I'm sitting next to a guy with a suit. You know, we take off. Hello. He's interested. He keeps on looking at me. He's like, hey. You know, why is this boy in business class, you know, with all stars in his sport?
Yes.
And then as we take off, you know, he kind of opens his computer and does some stuff and closes. And I'm not bothering him. I'm just like, you know, now I'm not used to business class. Now I'm just looking. You know, about 30 minutes in, we start chatting. We chatted from then to here.
Yes.
Right. And when he gave me his business card, and we were chatting about general stuff. It wasn't even talking business. We're talking about family. We're talking about travel, all this stuff.
Yes.
We didn't even talk about business. He hands me this card and he says, please call me. I need to introduce you to my chief marketing manager on Monday, because what your views are exactly what my brand needs. I won't mention the brand, but it was one of our biggest clients for a very long time, right? So we want business of that. Now, that's God, right? You are late for a meeting, you don't fly business class, and for the first time you're flying business class, you sit next to a CEO that gave millions rands worth of business to you just because you were yourself, right? Now, there's a lot of examples like that in our business where it's not coincidence. It's not luck.
Yes.
It's God.
Yes.
Where God has just placed you here.
By design.
Yeah. Sometimes we speak at conferences, you know, and there just happens to be one person that says, I hear your message. Here's my business card. I want you guys to come and pitch on us. Now, that's my last point.